Peace, guys. My name is Kay, and I'm a messenger of the universe. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Even if you're new here, this is not the first time that our souls have crossed paths. Let's get started, y'all. This is going to be a revamped version of my channel love letters, but I'm also going to be doing an extended, exclusive version that you can find on Patreon for the minimum price of $3 to access all the extra content, videos, and tutorials that you cannot find on the channel, okay? So let's go ahead and get started, y'all. I have 3 groups today. I don't have anything for my groups because, again, I like for you guys to use your intuition, preferably, rather than just choosing a crystal. So I do have 3 groups today to choose from, groups 1, 2, and 3. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with group number 1. Peace. Lovely Ravens, that selected group number 1, welcome to your reading on your love letter from your future spouse. So I'm going to show you guys the love letter. It's 1 page in length per usual. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. It says, who am I? This is who your person is, okay? So for some of you, your person has longer hair. If they're a woman or like a female, then they might have hair that's like to their shoulders, or that's like a little bit or shorter than that. They could also have green eyes. They could wear contacts or glasses. They could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. They could be interested in exotic pets or animals. I'm getting like koi fish, snakes, spiders, like they might be interested in exotic creatures. So this person might also enjoy the circus, parties, or gatherings with unique individuals. So if they do gather with people, they probably gather with people who are like different from the norm in some way. This person prefers calm discourse over yelling and screaming. This person is also very loyal and a stable and dependable person. This person is career focused. So they could be very serious at times, especially when it comes to making their money or like what they do for a living. Their favorite color could be green, blue, or yellow, or at least one of them if they have multiple. They also are very mature for their age, so sometimes they can have a very serious attitude especially when it comes to like this connection or this relationship. Like they get very serious about it sometimes. And yeah, this person, you're also going to be friends with them before you guys are lovers or partners. They also, if they're a man in particular, they probably have facial hair of some sort. I got like a mustache and a beard. So yeah. And your love letter says, my love, a love like ours is one that I'll never forget. I think about you no matter where I'm at or who I'm with. Your love helps me heal and embody the best version of myself. Building with you is a dream come true, and I know that we're going to make it together. You're my best friend in the entire world, and I hope to grow old with you. I'd do anything for you. Love, your bestie. Okay, that was pretty cute. So this person seems pretty down to earth. I'm getting like a down to earth person. Someone who's like just very calm in natured, they just usually are very relaxed. Typically, like they could be very serious, especially when it comes to how they make their money. Like if they do make money, they make sure they bring home the bread, like they're very serious about that is what I'm getting. So group 1, messages from your future spouse or their future spouse. Okay, so it says, I feel you around when you're not present, and I can't love you in the way you want me to. So this person, no matter how far we wander, we always come back together. This person is someone who is, they pick up on your energy. They pick up on your energy, so they get to, again, like it says, they feel you when you're not there, or like they dream about you, or they feel your presence, or like, they have visions of you. If they're psychic, they could get like certain visions of you doing things with your person or whatever. And this person, though, I'm getting like they could be a bit of a perfectionist, because as soon as I read that card, I'm kind of getting like this person is like, they feel like nothing's good enough, or nothing that they do is good enough. This person has like problems with like their the way that they view themselves, like their self-image is like very like they just have a lot of like high standards that they set for themselves, so they're very like overcritical of themselves. It's like they feel like nothing that they do is good enough, and it's really making me kind of sad to like channel this, but like this is what I'm feeling from your person. Like they just they have this perfectionist tendency, because they feel like, oh my gosh, like I have to do better all the time, I have to like, it has to improve, it has to, like that's like how they are coming off as right now. So group number one, there's future spouse. Group number one, what is their future spouse like? Group number one's future spouse. Oh my gosh, there's so many cards. Like, what the Okay, group one, let's see. It says, the course of true love never did run smooth. That's a quote by my favorite poet, William Shakespeare. And then we also have questioning. Oh my gosh, y'all, what did I say? Questioning themselves. Like this is this person. Like this is how they feel. Like, or at least how, like their energy that they're kind of in, your future spouse. Like they question themselves often. Like they might be like, oh my gosh, like did I do the right thing, or like did I do something weird, or did I do something wrong, or like was that good enough? Like is this what I did good enough for group number one to see? Is that, or was that, like that's what I'm getting with this person. Like they just, it's like a mental chatter, like a lot of mental chatter going on. They can have like a lot of Gemini placements, or just air placements in general, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This person could be very friendly. Some of y'all, I'm getting like a friendly person who, like this person, they like to make friends, but they know that everyone's not a good person. So it's like they know that they have to protect their energy. So like they kind of overthink like certain connections, because they're like, yo, is this person like trying to use me, or like am I trying to like are my intentions good, like am I a good person? Like that's how this person is like coming off, y'all. So we also have alone. So maybe this person like prefers to be alone, or they prefer to like just spend time to themselves, because again, there's a lot of mental chatter with this person, so they spend a lot of time to themselves. Okay, this person spends a lot of time in alone, dwelling on true love. I wouldn't be surprised if this person, like, they'll be like, oh, I'm so lonely, but at the same time they don't really go out and socialize with people. So it's like, are you really that lonely if you don't really try, you know? Like that's kind of what I mean. Like they question themselves though, like that's what they like, question themselves a lot. So it's like a lot of overthinking, a lot of like overthinking patterns and stuff. And then also with the lock, so this person might feel like they're all alone in whatever they are or whatever they're doing. Like they feel like they're all alone, and they're like just in this world by themselves, or like they have no help whatsoever. Even if you are there for them, like this person is like someone who just, I think they're used to probably being on their own. Like they're probably like I heard nomad. I don't even know what that means. Maybe one of y'all look up that word nomad. Like I've heard it before, but I don't really know what it means. But like this person is kind of used to like doing their own thing, being in their own bubble, and like this person has a hard time opening up to people, or like when they do open up, they like overthink it for no reason. They're like, yo, did I do something weird? And it's like, no, you didn't. You're being normal. You're just literally just making yourself be weird by questioning it so much, you know. Like it happens, y'all. But Yeah, that's what I'm getting with this group, at least for your future spouse. They're questioning themselves in this energy. Like maybe this is like their current energy or something. I don't know. But this is what I'm getting. So when you meet them, they might like this could be like in their nature to act like this, you know. Ooh. So, group number one's future spouse. What is group number one's future spouse going to be to this? Okay, so we have throat chakra that came out first, and then we also have heartache and loss and spiritual union. So this person, your future spouse, is most likely going to come in during a time where you're like going through some sort of heartache and or loss. Like you went through some, it had to be a breakup, like some sort of ending that was like really harsh. Like it's like a significant ending though, like a breakup from a long-term relationship, or it could have been like you lost someone that you really loved at this time. Like there's some sort of heartache that you go through when you meet this person, or that this person is going through when they meet you. So this could be why they're spending a lot of time alone. They're trying to like heal this, whatever the case is. But there's kind of like this inner knowing that this is your person though. Like there's this inner, like there's kind of like your, even if you guys don't recognize it when you first see each other, there's almost like this inner knowing, or like your souls are almost recognizing each other in a way. So you guys might connect with each other, but it could just be friendly. Like you may not even like understand why you're connecting with this person or what it means, but you know this person will actually end up being your future spouse. But you guys are going to have a really good connection. Like you guys are going to be very like you guys are going to know each other very well, and also recognizing each other like in that way, in tune. And also this person's going to talk about their pain, or they're going to talk about the things that they've gone through, and they're also going to talk about like wanting to find the one, wanting to find a person. They're going to talk about wanting to have a spiritual union with someone. They're going to talk about these things with you, and they're also going to talk about like the things that have hurt them in their life. They're going to open up to you about these things, which are very important to them, because again, like I said, they usually keep things locked away. So yeah, that's what I'm getting with your future spouse. So there's a lot of communication with this group, where this person, they might like to talk a lot, or they like to talk about what's on their mind. Especially again, like I said, they might have a lot of mental chatter, so they might like to just get reassurance, or they like to talk about their feelings and stuff like in great detail, like in true air sign. So yeah, let's keep on going. Group number one. So we're going to move forward with the extended version of your reading, where I'm going to do the 18 plus version. So if you guys want to check it out, go ahead and click the link in the description box to Patreon to subscribe and get all the juicy details. Hope to see you guys there. Peace. Peace to my lovely ravens that selected pile number 2. Welcome to your reading on your future spouse. Okay, we're going to do the love letter, getting started, okay? So, group 2, who your future spouse is. So for some of you, your person could be interested into the color yellow, or they would like this, they look really good in this color. Someone who's very they're very vibrant, resilient. This person adapts easily to whatever environment that they're put in. They've been through tragic loss in their lives. They may have a short fuse at times. They're very strong-minded, but they're also smart. They don't let everyone's ideas or beliefs influence them easily. They're confident yet self-assured. They're very slow to open up, but they also have a past of settling for less than what they deserve. But they're very patient with their loved ones. They have been taken advantage of by someone that's older than them. And they're also interested in multiple streams of income. And they seem like a very lucky individual. They also could have psychic gifts. They're very nurturing, and they can be very sensitive. And they also have a giving nature. So this is their love letter to you. Hi, my one. I don't say it often, but I'm very happy that I met you. I'm timid around you because you're different than anyone I've met. I know patience is necessary for us to work out. It won't be like this forever. I'm not playing games with you. It's just hard for me to talk about how I feel. But thank you for your love. It has set me free. Oh, this person's adorable. Okay, I think that this is a cute love letter. So, let's get it started and see what your person wants to say first. Group 2's future spouse. Okay. The cards always like fly off. Okay, y'all. So the cards stay flying off and I have to like pick them up. But anyway, it says we have Earth sign, Cap, Taurus, Virgo, and then we also have telepathic thoughts, and I want to honestly and openly communicate. Okay, yeah, so this person is definitely like wanting to communicate. They want to talk to you about how they feel. They want to open up. Let's see. Group 2's future spouse. Yo, what? Yo, this is crazy. Y'all, the craziest stuff keeps happening during this group. There's like, I don't know, this person or like this situation that you guys are in could be very like surprising or shocking, or there's something very like outside of the ordinary with this group. Okay, like this person could be very different than what you're usually used to dating or something, or like the way that they act is different than what you're used to experiencing. Like that's what I'm seeing with this group. So we have Sage, Trust, and Rose. Okay, so the person you're dealing with is someone who's very, very romantic. Like this person, like they're a hopeless romantic at heart. This is someone who's also very, very trusting of their loved ones. Like they really trust the people that they're closest to. But yeah, that's why like trust is, they could be very big on like trust and like opening up to people in a way where they feel like, oh, I can trust this person, you know? Yeah, this person is also someone who is very, they like, with this Sage card, I'm getting like it's almost like they vet people that they bring into their life. Like they have like this way of reading people, I suppose, because it did say they have psychic gifts. So they read people and they see like, they can detect like bad vibes. Basically, this person can detect when someone's lying. They can detect when someone's not being honest, when they're not being open, when they're not being, so like that's why this person's very big on trusting people, because if they intuitively get that like they can't trust you or they can't open up or it's not safe, they're gonna like completely shut you out and they're not gonna like say anything. So yeah, this person could also be a Scorpio or have those placements. Book smart. Yeah, this person might be into books. They might like to read. They could also have the name Rose or be interested in roses or flowers, but they're also very loving too. Like this person's very loving, and they're also very patient with their loved ones too. Like they're very, very patient. Like they'll give their loved ones like a lot of benefit of the doubt. Like this is a very trusting person. And so they're probably aware of of how trusting they are, because this person's kind of like, they vet people when they get to know them, but it's like an intuitive thing in a way. Like with the Sage card, I'm getting they're very wise, so they use a lot of like, they might be into like esoteric knowledge and stuff, because that's usually the only type of person that'll like really know how to vet people in a way where like they can, like you can detect stuff right off the bat, know when someone's like on on some mess, or when they're like, people that can read body language well and that understand, like, how those psychological processes work. Okay, so next we're gonna see what else is up with your spouse. Group 2. Group 2 is future spouse. Okay, this person could be an Aries as well. Getting Aries, prosperity begins. Okay, so your future spouse, oh my gosh, double Aries. So they have a lot of patience, but when they do go off, they probably like have a lot of like anger or wrath to unleash, I suppose I should say. So yeah, this person, again, if they're in Aries, when they do go off, they're probably like a firecracker, because I'm an Aries sun, y'all. Like, I know how that shiz goes. But anyway, with this person, like, this person is someone who likes to be in control. They do not like to know what is not going on. Like, it really is kind of like they have a little bit of trust issues going on here, but they like to know. They just crave that, like, control of knowing that everything's going to be okay and that they have control to some extent of what's going on. So they like to, when they are dabbling in certain careers, or when they dabble in certain hobbies or skills or even relationships, they have a tendency to kind of take control of things in certain ways. Like, they like to know, like, oh my gosh, like, is this actually good, or they feel like they have to get the job done themselves if they want to see it get done the way they want it done. If you want something done, then you do it yourself, something like that. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, they just like to have that control over things. They kind of like to have a way of knowing what's going on. They're also very stubborn. They don't like to admit when they're wrong, but I do feel like more often than not, they usually are right, because they do have a lot of book smart, so they have a lot of intellect to fall back on. So it's probably why they can be a little bit full of it sometimes, because they might be like, oh, I'm smart, so I know this, and it's like, come on. But also, your future spouse is let's see, prosperity begins. I feel like this person knows how to get started on like business ventures and stuff. They know how to like plant the seeds. Like, they know how to, they might even be interested in gardening and stuff, or plants and stuff, taking care of plants. But when it comes to like money, they know how to make money over time. So they might, when they plant certain seeds, when it comes to wealth, it takes time for their money to grow, but when it does grow, it grows into a very wealthy venture, you know what I mean? So this person, they take their time when it comes to stuff, but like they will finish what they start. So this person also could be influenced by the fifth element, ether. So they're probably very intuitive, very spiritual, into the esoteric stuff and all that good stuff. And again, with this disruption card, like, they're not afraid to shake shiz up if they have to. Like, if they have to get something done and they have to do something in a different way, or in a way that's going to cause a little bit of like drama, or it's going to cause a little bit of like questions, or like cause people to turn heads, like, they don't care. They'll be that person. They'll be that pioneer. Like, especially with that Aries influence, like, Aries is not afraid to be the leader and step up and do the job that other people won't do, or that other people are afraid to do, like this with the bravery of the ram. So yeah, for this group, your future spouse is someone that's like very confident in what they do, or what they know, or what they believe in. So moving forward, let's go on with the exclusive version of your reading. You can catch it on Patreon in the description box to see the extended version of this reading. Peace to my lovely ravens that selected group number 3. Welcome to your reading on your future spouse, what they want to say, all the good stuff. So let's go ahead and get started with your love letter, group 3. And yeah, so for some of you, your person is someone who you like just strongly feel like this is the one, you know, like, this is my person. Like, you just kind of have that inner knowing, that knowing, you know. And there's someone that's well known in their community, or they're very popular. They're also like unique. They have a unique way of like living, or like a unique style, unique taste. They like to socialize or drink with their friends. Their energy is addictive and unforgettable. They're inspiring. They inspire hope in you. They're also could be fit or muscular. They could be bald or just have really, really short hair. For some of you guys, this is someone who's darker or tanned skin. And they're also working through their shadow. They also may fall prey to spiritual attacks or temptation when you first get to know or meet them. They have a past with being lustful, and they also like to be surrounded by people. They have a platform where they speak their truth and receive accolades for it. So the love letter says, hey, this might sound crazy, but I'm really frustrated with myself over my past, and I don't want to ruin the connection we have because I let my lust get in the way. You're the person I see being the parent to my kids with, but I'm focused on myself and my career because I don't have enough money to bring a real union together with you. Or at least right now, you're everything I've hoped for, but also I don't want to get too in the clouds about it because it's still a wish to be with you and not yet reality. But when we come together with hard work, we will share our happiness together, your future spouse. Okay. So something I'm picking up for some of you guys, like this person kind of used to really, like they spent a lot of their youth not really caring about, like, I don't know why, but I'm getting emotional talking about this, but they've spent a lot of their youth or their childhood not really caring about their life or not really caring about the direction of their future. And it's like they went through certain things in their life that made them start thinking about their future in a different way. They started to become more like philosophical, or they just started to think more deeply about what they really wanted in their life. And I think like you kind of triggered something in them that made them think about love in a different way, because they kind of spent their life seeing love and lust is like something that's just like a feeling that is just it's there and then it goes away, you know. And some of you guys are like really teaching your person the longevity of genuine love or of unconditional love, to just be loved for who you are without like having to do anything or without having to put on a front or put on the image and then be loved. It's like it can really change your perspective, you know. Like this person like really had the perspective of love in life being a certain way, and you kind of like really challenged a lot of the beliefs that they have built up about life and about themselves, and it's really like made them change who they are from the inside out. Okay, like you really changed this person. Just before I started recording, I saw this post that said when you are with someone, you attend 1,000 funerals of their death and 1,000 births of their rebirth. You know, like you get to see that person change throughout the years, and like the person that you start dating is not going to be the same person that you end up breaking up with if that were to happen, you know. So like I feel like this group, you guys, like this person is like very in awe of their transformation, or vice versa. Like it's just crazy, you know. So group three is future spouse. This person's a softie, y'all. Sorry, had to point that out. I think this is sweet because it seems like your future spouse really has like a soft spot for you and your love or your relationship. It says, I'm sorry if you feel like I don't love you. Y'all, this person might have a past, or they might have a way of acting or something where it's like they are scared, or they're afraid that like what they've done is going to affect their future with you, you know. Like they don't want it to mess it up, you know. They don't want who they are or who they were to mess up who they can become or who they are with you, you know. And it says, no matter how far we wander, we always come back together. That's so cute. So this person really has faith in this connection. They have faith that you're going to come back no matter what. And then I have a lot of respect for you. Yeah, this person is like the utmost, they see you in the utmost respect, in the highest honor that you can have for a person. This person, your future spouse, thinks very highly of you. They respect you, okay? That's really good. Your future spouse has a lot of respect for you as a person. And yeah, so whoever this resonates for, congratulations, okay? You have a gem. So, group 3's future spouse, what is this person like? I see the synchronicity 222. So we have hopeless romantic, 111, and 1212. And then the most important thing to try is to try and inspire people so that they can be great in whatever they want to do. Kobe Bryant. So y'all, you really changed this person, okay? Or at least your future spouse, they feel like you really inspired them to become a better person, or to do better, or to be better. It's probably why they're marrying you, you know? But yeah, this person really adores you and the impact that you have had in their life, okay? Your future spouse really looks up to you, and they're also someone who is an inspirational person too. They could have gone through their own transformation, and they still have hope in love, or at least for their own love. So when they meet you, they're gonna kind of feel like you're the one for them, like you're their future spouse. So group 3's future spouse. What is group 3's future spouse like? Okay, so we have crown chakra, love begins, and intuition. This person is going to be very, very, very emotional, like not in a bad way, but they have a lot of emotions for you, or at least they have a lot of feelings inside that they like to express. They're not going to be shy in telling you how they feel about you. They're also someone who's very intuitive. So if it's not you that knows that this is a soulmate energy or whatever, your future spouse energy, it's them that knows. Because there's definitely someone who's very, very extremely intuitive. If they're the person with the platform, then they probably are recognized for their intuition. They could be a psychic, tarot reader, etc. But this person is literally like, I think they're in love with you, and they can't hide it, so they just want to show it. They don't really want to like hide how they feel, because they know like I'm not gonna be able to hide how I feel. Like that's what I get with this person. They really do have a lot of feelings for you, and they inspire you to change, or you also inspire them to change. Like I said, you inspire them to like really be good, or really to change who they are, to like just be a better person in general, you know? So I think that's sweet. So yeah, this person definitely has a soft spot for this love, or a soft spot for this connection. Yeah, this person also is, again, someone who likes to show their emotions. They don't like to hide how they feel. And they're also very intuitive, so they know stuff, okay? They kind of have that inner knowing of certain things where it's like you never told them, but they just know. Crown chakra, intuition, yeah. All right, that's all I'm getting for this group for the tarot cards. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you would like to join for the extended love letter, please join me in the description box. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me in this reading. Hope to catch you in my next one. Peace.